lost their bets on the candidates who don't give a damn for us. You've seen me bow to temporary crowns. We are the one I wanna follow now. And if the miles between cut me at the knees, I'll be low enough to kiss your ring. We'll be the queen and king of smaller things, you and me. The queen and king of smaller things, you and me. The queen and king of smaller things.
All right, we are live from Iowa Speedway for the third playoff race of the Under the Influence Racing Series. Mill in the number 2, qualified on the poise, got 37.5 points right now, third in the playoff standings. Tonight, the bottom 2 drivers are eliminated after this race right now. That's Mike and Dodge. They're the bottom 2 with 19 and 17 points. Chris has 26 points. And JDM, he has 26 as well. So it's going to be a close battle, but right now Dodge and Mike have a pretty big hole to dig themselves out of. We are just about to go green here at Iowa Speedway. 12 cars, the Under the Influence Racing Series. They're already green. That's Mill, the pole sitter. Running the bottom line here at Iowa Speedway. He's clear. A little bit of contact between the 6 and the 9 for second place. There's T-Dens gets loose off the corner. He's way down low on the front straightaway looking for second place. And he's going to get it. Barry's dropped back to 4th here early as your pole sitter Mill pulling away. Whoa, and the 24 goes really low on the back straightaway there. Trying to gain positions, didn't really work. The 6 is into the wall, into Carter. The 8 spinning into the outside wall. Hard damage and a big wreck for the 8 car. That's going to bring out a caution probably. No, it doesn't look like it. We're still green here at Iowa Speedway, even with that big wreck. T-Dens and the Hooters number 9, the dominant car so far in the series. He's got 9 wins, looking for double digits. Number 10 here tonight. He's obviously locked into the next round of the playoffs. He's won the first 2 playoff races. He's just been the best car here in the series so far this season. There's a 6 who's actually dropped back. He's got some right front damage, but he's still in 3rd, but he's lost a ton of time to those leaders. He battles the 47 for 2nd. Mill continuing the lead in that Worth number 2. But of course, Barry, not Barry, the 9 is right behind him. That's Den, not Barry. As the race progresses, I'd expect to see that high line come into play a little bit more, but early in this race, the bottom is probably going to be the better. This track, it'll widen out throughout the race, but the inside line is where These guys will probably be running early. So you see the 47 trying to get that high line working and trying to pass his teammate. We'll look at that battle here. .37's clear. Also, I think on the start there, that was Dodge Mopar in the 3 who wrecked, not Carter. Carter's running a different paint scheme this weekend, so that was my mistake. Mill's actually pulling a gap here on Dens for the race lead here. Only 8 coming to 9 laps into this thing. Still a long ways to go. Shorter race this week, though, than what we've had for the first 2 playoff races. About the same number of laps, but a shorter racetrack, so not quite as long of a race. Mill continuing to lead here, but I think Dens is gaining in on him. Mill and Dens are pretty much both in. I mean, Mill, if he has a bad day, he might be able to drop out. If he finishes last, he really, really has to have a bad day here to miss it. He's pretty much locked in here. I think with that crash early, the 3 car, I think he's definitely locked in. Dodge Mopar, though, that really hurts him. He only has 19 points, 9th in the playoff standings. The bottom 2 get eliminated, 9th and 10th, and so he's in a big hole early here. So I don't know if he'll be able to move on. He's going to probably have to win this thing at this point. Gain a lot of points, gain a lot of positions. Strategy is going to be his friend today. There we go, good battle between teammates here. Sit down, contact with his teammate Kenny Rogers in the 88 Hendrick Motorsports drivers. This is a big group of cars here. 4 of them all battling. You see the 3 car, he's back in this thing. I'm not sure if he's a lap down or not yet, but I think he was able to get that car back going. Big 4-car group with Carter right behind him, looking to make it 5. This is a battle for 8th through 11th. And Carter runs 12th, so if these are all guys close to that playoff bubble, I mean, ATM, he's in by 7.5 points right now. Chris, he's in by 7 points. Kenny Rogers, he is last in the playoff standings right now, so all these guys really fighting hard, so it's going to be a good battle between these guys. The 3-car, Dodge Mopar, he's actually out too, he's 19, so all these guys are within 5 spots of each other in the points. They're all really close. We're going to go check out the 2 leaders, see if it's a battle. Yeah, the 9, T-Dance, he's gained maybe a little bit, not much though. Right on board with him as he really rolls that bottom well. I'd expect that outside line to come in later as some rubber gets laid down up there. But right now the bottom is definitely the groove to be in. I expected personally the top to be better early. From my experience, the track, the high line at this track is my favorite. I enjoy running it. These guys really are liking the bottom. Even for tire wear early on in the race, I expected that inside to be, the outside to be used more, but that's not the case. T-Dan slowly gaining. Not much, but he is slowly cutting into that lead. Mill has 18 laps into this race. I expected the 6 to be up here a little bit closer to these guys. He's dropped back. I think he's running 4th right now. 3rd. He's still 3rd, actually. Good bit ahead of 4th there, but a couple car lengths. But now these 2 really getting close to the lead. Mill, he was strong last week, but couldn't really get the job done at either race. He was fast in both of them, but especially Thursday night's race, he was fast. But just couldn't pull out the win at Kentucky. But he had some speed, definitely. Showed glimpses of it as Denz was really loose and close to the wall there on exit. Denz is right there now. He definitely has some time. He's got 14 laps, now 13 laps left in the stage to make the move. Only 21 laps in the books here at Iowa Speedway. Haven't gotten even close to really any lap traffic yet. I'd expect that to be coming sooner than later, but maybe not this first stage. I'm not sure. Denz looking high, wasn't able to make that move. Now trying to go low on the inside of the two. Pokes his nose in there, but not able to get it. Trying to carry that momentum on the inside. Now they're side by side going into 3 and 4. Denz looking for the lead on Mill. Mill going to pinch him down, try to get as low as he can. A little bit of contact through the center of the corner. Mill's going to get it loose. Oh, loose off the corner. Not able to carry that run. And Denz is out front at Iowa Speedway. 37 was in the pit. That's Neebs. Still a good battle here for the race lead. Denz has lost it now. You see Neebs on new tires. He'll probably gain some time on these guys. He is a lap down right now. Actually, I think he's 2 laps down right now, so keep an eye on him, see how fast he is. Still side by side, a great battle for the race lead here. Denz going to send it in a little hard in that corner, wasn't able to roll the bottom. He's going to get loose on exit. That's going to give Mill a run on the outside. He barely leads that lap over Denz, I think. Great battle for the lead. As you can see, Mill starting to gradually get higher and higher on the racetrack. Looking for speed through the corners. The outside is not bad here. Now he's going to run really wide through the corner. They're 3 wide with a lap car off the corner. Neebs is now unlapped himself. He's just 1 lap down at this point. Going to go on board the Worth Ford Mustang with Mill. Right there on the 9 car. Can't really get there. He lost some time through that corner. Just couldn't get to the bumper to try to move out of the way. I think it might be too early for that. I mean, we're not even in stage 2 yet, so. But Mill's gaining time back. He's right there. He's able to get back what he lost last time for 3 and 4. Mill looks really strong. He might be a little bit stronger here as this run, the stage coming to a close. I'm not sure though. He was definitely better early in the stage. Then Denz just took over middle of the stage, but Mill's just consistent. Consistently pretty decently fast. Still right there. This has been a good battle between these two for a few laps now. Mill still within about a car length of him. He's lost some time there. He's about 2-3 back now. I don't know if he'll be able to get back up there. The 9 gets a little loose off the corner. That might give Mill a chance, but don't know. I think Barry's lost that 3rd position to the 47. Mill drives in way deep there. Hits the apron. That's not good here. Lap 32 now. They just took the line. That's 3 to go in this stage. Probably going to try to make a run. I'd advise him to try looking for speed on that high line. He might be able to make something happen up there because I don't think he'll be able to do it on the bottom. He just doesn't have that center off roll, that roll speed, and then being able to get back on the throttle soon enough that looks like the 9 has. But 2 laps to go. See what he can do. He's just, Mill just loves hugging that yellow line. He hasn't been off it for more than maybe 2 or 3 laps when he had to. So as I say that, of course, he goes about a lane or 2 up. But here we go, white flag in the stage right now. If Mill's going to do something, now's the time. Through 3 and 4. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. Carter's retired, or he might just be in the pits, but I think he's retired from the race. T-Dens. He's going to win the stage. He's just dominated every single race in the playoffs so far. Every race in the regular season, too. But now, I'm going to go check on that 8 car, see if he retired from the race or not. Carter. He's in the pits. Check back on him after the restart and after the rest of the field pits. So close for the 2. He tried, but definitely all these guys are going to be coming down pit road. 37, even though he pit, Neebs is probably going to still come down pit road. I really don't think he can. He is a lap down, though. All right, coming back to the line. The 9 still was able to win the race off pit road. And into the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. T-Dens leads him back to the green. A little bit of contact there already. T-Dens on the inside, trying to clear through 1 and 2. Yeah, he is. Your points leader is your race leader. T-Dens out front. Barry's moved into second. Maybe he's a little tight on the inside. The 2's going to get a run on the outside. 2 Penske teammates right there. Second and fourth at this point. The 2 and the 22. 47 looking for speed on that high line. Whoa, contact, the 22 jinx. And there's a big crash on the back. 47's around, heavy damage. Don't think that brought out a yellow, though. Carter D7, he has retired from the race, so he's done for the day. Trying to check on, yeah, the 47 wrecks hard, bringing it down pit road. No caution. Try to find that battle up front. Barry, he's using the high line, my favorite liner on this track. I love painting the wall. That's what he's doing. Now he needs to be careful not to hit that wall. The closer you can get, the better, but if you hit that wall, obviously that's really going to hurt. And Barry's done that a few times. I think that's really hurt him, honestly, is he's been right there with Dens these last few weeks, but he just can't get the job done. He just hits the wall, especially at Indy. That really hurt his race. He was never able to get back up there, but he's struggling on the high line. He gets that run off. He gets into the outside wall. He's hard into the wall. Contact. The 6 is around. Barry is spun, and he gets back going. Another crash and no caution again. Surprising, but these in-game cautions have not been friendly today. And that's Neebs up there in third. The strategy he played in stage 1 really helped him out. Back on the lead lap, running in third. Neebs in the 37. He's looking for second now on the 2 car, your pole sitter, Mill. That 37 Tide car is super fast early. great battle for second here. The 2's probably going to get a run off. He gets tight on the exit, and that's going to give Neebs the second place spot. I did not expect that at all. Heavy damage to the front end of this 6 car. That's going to hurt his day, but he's all right in points. He's definitely locked himself in. Mill, he's still fighting with that 37. Now that they're spread out, though, I'm going to do a through the field. Let's find the leader here. And we'll get this thing going, actually. We're going to go through the point standing. So, Den's obviously your points leader. He's got 65 points and has locked himself into the next round of the playoffs. Super fast, number 9 car. He's in. Obviously, he's been the best car. He's got 9 wins, looking for 10. There you see the 47 up ahead. Just came down pit road. All right, so now we're going to check out second place. That's Barry, who just wrecked. If I can find him here. There he is. Front end of that car is destroyed. He's probably just going to limp this thing home to the end of the stage. 31 laps in this stage. We are 10 laps in, so it's going to be a rough ride. But again, he's locked in. Now we're going to go check on Mill. The 2 car. He is 3rd in the points. 2nd on the track. He got back by the 37. He's going to his inside now. Good battle for this position here, but Mill, 37.5 points. He's locked in to the next round of the playoffs here. Check out Jinx, who's 4th in the 22 car. Trying to make a pass here. Can't get anything done in that money line 4, though. He lost. I think he lost that spot. So Jinx sits 4th with 32 points. He's also mathematically locked in. But now we're going to get into the bubble drivers. Neebs in the 37, who's having a great run today. Sitting 3rd, looking for 2nd. Despite that odd strategy he played in stage 1, it worked out. He's really fast right now, so he's definitely got a shot at a win. And if not, a good finish if he can keep running like he is. He's 5th in points with 28 points. He's not mathematically locked in or out, but I mean, he's 11 points to the good at this point. I think he'll be all right as long as he finishes. Actually, now at this point, he is mathematically locked in because the 8 car retired from the race. Now we're going to check on ATM in the 19. Not the best day going right now. He's got 26.5 points. I think he'll be okay. He's got enough points in the bank. He's got 7.5 points in the bank. He can afford to have an day. Stage points, though, could throw a wrench in all this stuff, though. Right now, but he's going to tell him what will happen here throughout the race. So now we're going to look at the 47 car, who actually had some issues. There you go. He's trying to keep that thing 1 lap down. He's got heavy front end damage. Actually, I think he is on the lead lap. I'm not sure. He's either 1 lap down or on the lead lap, but still, things are not going the way he wanted. Now we're going to check on Chris. That's sit down. And 24. Another a rough day for him right now, but he's in front of the 6 car. He's in front of a few guys. That should help him out here. We're going to check Dodge Mopar. Try to find him here. In the 3. He's struggling here today. Just trying to gain some spots. I think he runs in 7th right now. I mean, it isn't the worst day, but it's definitely not the way it started out. He had a solid qualifying effort. Got back on the start there and really gained any positions. Got a good battle here between teammates again. Sit down and Kenny Rogers, the 24 and 88. These guys have been right with each other 3 straight weeks, but they've been going at it the past few laps. When I've been going through the field, sponsored by the Under the Influence Racing Truck Series. That's all. That's starting next season, season 2 of the Cup Series, season 1 of the Truck Series. Go find them on Facebook. You can message them and they'll let you know more details about the Truck Series. It's a great series, good guys. Definitely go check it out if you're looking for a league. As you guys can tell, it's exciting racing. And just so you know, I don't think T Dens is going to be in it, so you won't have to deal with him. Speaking of, you got Mill right there, right behind him. He's also not in that, so you don't have to worry about him. Mill's looking super fast here. He's doing what Dens has done really well these last 2 weeks, just taking care of his tires and been there late in the go. Now a really good battle for the lead. Mill going to the inside. Gonna send it low into that corner. He's gonna wash up on exit. A little bit, but still not able to clear him. Not able to even get alongside him, actually. Dens really carried good momentum through that corner, roll in the middle. And I think there was contact. The 9 got loose, but he's still gonna pull away through that corner. It's been a really good battle between these two through the first stage. So far through the second stage also. On lap 23 of 31 in the stage. These guys can make it all the way on fuel. Tires, obviously the cars are definitely going to be driving worse by the end of the stage, but not bad. Tires aren't a huge issue here at Iowa Speedway. It looks like the 9 Dens got in the outside wall a little bit. Mill's going to take advantage, go to the inside. Try and clear him here through 1 and 2. He's up alongside him. They're side by side on corner exit. A little bit of drive off there. Better drive off for the 9 of Dens. He's going to clear him. He ran that high side well. Surprised neither of the leaders have even experimented with that high line. They've just been glued to that inside, rolling the inside, if you can hear here. Really doesn't sound like any brake is used. Maybe a little bit on entrance to slow the car down, maybe get the nose pointed, but I mean, this is really, they're just rolling through the entire corner. It looks like Mill's able to make that move on the outside here. He's going to have to run high, which these guys don't like doing here, and he's going to clear Dens. Dens really missed that corner. Contact, actually, he's not clear. Now he is. That contact really hurt Dens. If I can find him here, there we go. Dens lost the lead in possibly the stage win. Not sure if he'll be able to get back up there. Dens is chasing down Mill for the race lead here. He gained a little bit of time there, I think, that lap, but he might be a little bit too late. He had that mistake there, got into the wall and lost some time. A couple laps back here. I think we're coming up on, this will be 4 to go in the stage. Yeah, this time by 4 laps to go in the stage. Yeah, you can really tell here, T-Dens, he just has to roll so long, and he just can't get back in the throttle, or else that back end will snap around. And that's where he's losing time. You can see the 2 just pulls away from him on corner exit. Looks like we got a car really low there. I think that's actually the 24. They're coming to take the white flag, though, in the stage. And there he is, your stage 2 leader right now, trying to be the stage 2 winner. I think this will be the first stage anybody other than Dens has won if Mill can get through 3 and 4 without an issue. I think he probably will. A little bit of contact actually with the 47, puts the bumper to him. And there we go. That's the green and white checkers. Stage number 2. So Mill is your stage winner. And once again, I'd expect everybody to take 4 tires. There's no reason not to at this point. They just ran hard for 31 laps. So. We're about to get back going green after these pit stops. 47 is 2 laps down, and he is the only car still running. Any laps down, everybody else is on the lead lap. Sit down and Barry were able to stay on the lead lap. To the end of that stage. We're about to go back green flag racing here at Iowa Speedway very soon. Alright, the 6 who played some pit strategy to end that stage. That's Barry. He will be your leader here. Try to find Dens. There we go. It's 3rd. Restart green flag here at Iowa Speedway for the final stage. Whoa, contact between the 9 and the 6. 3 cars under a blanket battle for the race lead. 6 gonna get a run on the outside, into the outside wall again. Dens to the race lead. 4 wide, 4 position, back in the midfield. I mean, they're all over it. Barry's dropped to last after that. 3 wide still. Contact middle of the field again. 2 teammates got into it. Look at this battle. Side by side, there's 3 Chevys right there. Bull's gonna probably lose this spot. There we go, there's the 2. Dens is taking the lead here. Pulling away. Looking for his 10th win on the season. Growing his gap. Barry already gained about half the spots back that he lost. He's moving. He's on a mission right now to go grab a win here and secure his spot in the next round. He's actually locked into the next round, so he's already secured his spot, but he just wants that momentum with playoff points going into Vegas. Mel trying to chase down the 9 of Dens for the race lead. Not let him get too far away yet, but about 60 laps to go here. He's got plenty of time and probably a pit stop in there. I don't think they can make 60 laps on a tank of fuel. 37. Neves looking low here. He's been really fast here early in this race. Thanks, we're out at the halfway point, so. .37 trying to move into second here. He's cleared. Wow. What a run today for the 37 of Neves. Fifth in the playoff standings with 28 points, but really hasn't shown anything for the 9 and the 2 and the 6 these first couple races of the playoff. But he's definitely showing his hand tonight. He's really showing that he's a good short track racer. So even though he had that weird strategy earlier, got some damage, he's definitely, I mean, that was a good strategy. It got him the track position. Now contact between him and the 2. Mill's going to make a bump and run move there to move into the second position, but still Neves having a great day. That tied Chevrolet. One of the best cars out here, probably the 3rd best car of the day. Unrivaled Jinx also in that Moneyline 22 car, Team Penske. He's showing his hand today also. He's definitely very fast. A guy who really hasn't been up quite as close to the front as he is all season long, all playoffs long at least, from when I've been broadcasting. Definitely this is the strongest he's been. Neves right there back on the 2's bumper. Definitely got to keep an eye on this battle. Maybe some payback coming. A little bit of contact between them last time they were side by side, but now Neves going to make the pass clean. Trying, the 2's going to try to cross him over, but he wasn't able to. The 2 back to the bottom wasn't able to get there. Wow, 3 cars right there. Now the teammate of Mill in the 2. Four cars right there. Big group of cars. That's Barry at the back of it. Trying to make something happen. I don't know. He's been moving through the field really fast. He's going for 5th already. He really gets loose on entrance. Wow. He must have hit the apron there or something. But Neves hounding the 2 down to the inside for 2nd place. And while all this is going on, you know who's pulled away. The number 9 of Dent. Just, he's been the best car in every playoff race so far. Dominated, and it looks like another one of those races today at this point. Obviously, stuff can happen, but with the lack of cautions being thrown, I think he's pretty much, I mean, he's gone at this point. I definitely don't want to say he's got this thing wrapped up, but if these guys keep battling, he's just going to get further and further away. So, I mean, let's go check on him real quick. He's just so far gone. His car was retired from the race, sadly. Yeah, T-Dens, I mean, you can look, here's the behind camera. He can't even see these guys. And he's got at least half a straightaway on him. He is so far gone. He just really can be patient. And this is not what these guys wanted to do. There's Barry, who's still trying to march through the field, but definitely his car doesn't look as strong as it's been the last 2 weeks. Battling for 4th right now. Jakes is falling back to 6th under pressure from the 47, who's a lap down. But that's not a battle for position at this point. Mill's still chasing down the 37. These 2 have been really close for the past, this whole run, really. So, these guys probably have about 20 laps of fuel left, so they'll definitely be able to make it on one more stop. Actually, they might not be able to. They might have to pit 2 more times. I doubt it, though. But I guess we'll have to see. No, yeah, they'll be able to go on one more stop. be kind of close though, closer than I expected. This is a really good battle though for position. Wow, no contact there at all between these two. Mill going to the inside. He gets squeezed down low by the 37. Oh, and this has allowed Barry to get into this situation, into this battle here. He looks really fast, and the 6 cars made up some ground from the back. To the inside, a little bit of contact there. Didn't really do anything. Mill continues to lead this group. Or no, he doesn't continue to lead this group. He's second in this group. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but it's still a good battle. And then Denz continues to lead. But I mean, Denz, if I could find him there to see how far he's gotten out in front. I mean, he's at the start-finish line. These guys aren't even out of 4 yet. He's got pretty much a 3/4 whole straightaway on him at this point. Definitely going to be focusing on this battle for a while. Jinx has really lost this group, actually. He's falling back a ton. It's kind of surprising. He was right up there. Contact, the 37 up the racetrack. That's Neebs. He got moved out of the way by the 2 car. I really am not sure why the 2 Mills really used up that 37, so if Neebs gets back to him, I would not be surprised to see payback. There's a 3 Dodge Mopar. He sustained a little damage in that wreck early on the start. Actually, kind of heavy damage early on that start on the wreck on lap number 1. Doesn't matter though, he's back up battling for 3rd right now. He's side by side with the 6. Not going to be able to make it to work. Not going to get that pass to work, that move. Mopar looking high there, not able to really gain much ground. The high line hasn't come in like I thought it would. I'm honestly really surprised about that. I expected it to be at least semi-decent, like serviceable late in this race. It usually comes around at higher races, but these Cup cars might make it a little different. I'm really not sure, but I really expected the high line to be better. But Barry's looking to the inside of the 2. Mill, the cream has risen to the top here. The best 3 cars in both races last week are the top 3 cars right now, and look to be the best 3 cars right now. Obviously, the 9 just gone. Barry moving to the 3rd, though. He's made a good climb up, and Mill 3rd in points. He's been up front. Honestly, probably was the best car that first half of the race. You can make an argument about that. I don't know if you'd win that argument, but you can make a good one. But Barry is right there. He looks fast. The 2 just does not have the speed he had early in this race. And wow, Barry's into the outside wall again. That's twice there. He lost a ton of time. Really, really low. Wow, he lost a ton of time there. Keep in mind also the 47's still let down, so he's not part of this battle. Really no battles here, other than this one. Towards the front, there's no battles, I should say, but this is a good group of cars here. See some good racing. I mean, the 22, the unrivaled. Oh, contact, the 88 down on the apron. He got shoved down there by ATM. But the Moneyline Ford Mustang, the 22, he was up in the 5th spot. I think the 19's wrecked hard into the outside wall. ATM. Another no caution. I think the 9 probably going to come around to lap him here very soon. Yep, he's right there. Wow, ATM with a hard hit to the outside wall there. That car is absolutely destroyed. The whole front end of that car is just pretty much gone. And here we go, back to the 24 and 88, still battling for position. Third straight week, seems like they've just been glued to each other. Every single time I look at one of them, they're right by the other. "31 laps to go here at the Iowa Speedway. We've had a good race so far. There's Neebs. He's really not been able to do anything after he got wrecked by the 2-0. But there's your leader, T-Dens. Just still continues to pull away. I mean, this dude has pretty much he has a whole straightaway gap at this point. It's crazy how fast that 9 car is. Week in and week out, this Hooters car is just incredibly fast. If I could speak, that would be nice, but he's been pretty fast every week. He's just stayed glued to the bottom, and he just rolls so well, of course. For the second time, when I say he's good at running the bottom, he runs a lane up, but hopefully he runs the bottom here. Just listen to his throttle movement, or throttle usage here going into 3. Listen to it. He just rolls the corner. Really doesn't get back on the throttle till late. He just rolls through that entire corner and carries a lot of speed. Doesn't sound like he gets back on the throttle completely till late, really late in the corner. Yeah, he really rules about 3/4 of that corner, and he's fast doing it, so obviously it's working for him. But there's Barry. He's bringing it down pit road, trying to play some strategy here. That's the only way any of these guys are going to be able to beat Dens. Is just strategy. I don't even know how they're going to beat him at this point. He's so far gone, but maybe a pit road speeding penalty or just a big mistake. That's about all I can think of. Mills down pit road now. Let's see. I think Dens is in the pits too. Yeah, there's Dens. So him pitting there pretty much acts as any chance of anybody getting out in front of him. Wow, a close call between the 3 and 47 on the the entrance pit road there. 22 Unrivaled Jinx should be your race leader at this point. He hasn't pit yet, and wow, sit down is moved to 71, who was in his pit box. So that's a interesting development there. I'm not really sure what happened. 47 now coming down pit road. He's a lap down, and T-Dens. Looks like he somehow grew his lead in the pits, as we'll check again to see how far behind anybody is. I think the 2 is in second, but yeah, it's over a whole straightaway now. I mean, this is crazy. The domination that Dens is putting on right now, just insane. This whole playoffs, he's got 9 wins, looking for 10. He hasn't lost a playoff race yet. He's got so many playoff points. I mean, this dude, the only way he can lose this championship is if he just, I don't know. I mean, he's just dominated every race we've had, every playoff race. I mean, he's got 9 wins on the season. and it just doesn't look like anybody can stop him. There's Barry. I think he's in third right now. Yeah, he's third. Dan's getting into some lap traffic up here. The 3 and the 88. Just 21 laps to go here at Iowa Speedway. It'll be 20 laps to go this time by Dan's just dominating this race. Without a caution, I think he has this thing pretty much wrapped up. Actually just tried to boot a lap car out of the way. Despite him having such a big lead, he has shown no patience getting through these lappers. Hasn't cost him any of his lead, though. I mean, maybe one of these lappers will take him out, make this thing more interesting. I don't know. I could honestly use that. I'm out of stuff to talk about at this point. I don't even know what to say. The nomination Denz has put on, it's just crazy. Drives a little low there still. I mean, he's got a big enough lead, that doesn't matter at this point. Guys are definitely, they're going to be able to make it on fuel. Everybody in the field will. So obviously we're good there. 17 laps to go. This time by will be 16 to go for Dent. Looking for his third straight playoff win. Just starting to lap guys now. I mean, he's just done everything right these past handful of races. He's shown that his car's good on short runs, car's good on long runs. They play good strategy. That 9 team does. Their strategy is just perfect. He hasn't spent on pit road. He has shown, I mean, he's just pretty much been unbeatable. He hasn't made any mistakes at all. Any major mistakes at all, I guess. Even when he got behind the 2 early in this race, he never panicked, never did anything wrong, and really just kept it clean as he makes contact with his teammate, who has some heavy front end damage. Something must have went wrong there. 88, Kenny Rogers in the 24. His teammate, they're right there with each other. Just like always, Chris in the 24. This playoff battle, though, I think it's gonna stay what it was on entrance to the day, on the beginning of the day. Have the official points up on the Under the Influence Racing. That's another reason you should follow them. You'll get the point standings earlier than me telling you on Thursday night at our next race at Las Vegas. I'm sure watch that too. But you should follow their Facebook page, message them about joining the truck series if you're interested. If not, just follow the Facebook page. You guys will see points and everything on there. So if you're watching the series right now, watching this race, follow that page and you'll get updates much more often here with 12 laps to go, coming up to 11. Lap 129 of 140. Just absolute domination by Denz right now. 19 didn't end up fixing that damage in the pits. He's got heavy front end damage, but Barry, another guy who's managed to salvage a really good day after wrecking early, being in the wall a handful of times actually, but he's definitely managed to make this a much better day than what it was. Dens has now moved around the 3 car, putting him a lap down. That's a playoff contender, so. Other than a caution, I don't. There is no way Dens loses this thing, unless he wrecks this thing or there's a caution. He's got this race wrapped up. At this point, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I'm saying it now. He's got the best car, and it's too late in this race for strategy or anything. So he's just driven a perfect race. I mean, nobody's been anywhere near him. I mean, 133 laps in. I knew he'd be fast, but I didn't know he'd be this far out front. He's just dominated this race. You can't even see the second place car here. There's Mill. He's actually cut that gap a little bit. Not much at all, but a little bit. It's something. There's Barry in third. And there's Carter, who's retired from the race. Let's go on board with T-Dens here for a few. Lap 135 going to be lap 136 right now. T-Dens has just dominated. Third straight race. He's just put on a clinic here. Even when he's gotten behind, like I said, he's patient, saves tire well. Just been a perfect race for him. Kenny Rogers loose off that corner, battling the 19. 24 for once isn't right there. There's a little bit of room between them. These two have been glued together for a long time today, all race long, even like last 2 races last week. There's T-Dens, race leader. Coming up on 2 to go here for T-Dens at the Iowa Speedway. Just a dominating performance for the 3rd week in a row, 3rd straight playoff race. On board with him here. There's Cam with the car. He's been so fast today through 3 and 4 off the corner, coming to take the white flag at the Iowa Speedway. T-Dens really just looks like he's being patient, not putting this lap or going around this car, the slow car lap, putting him a lap down, just trying to be careful. But through 3 and 4 for the final time, T-Dens is going to get his 3rd straight win and his 3rd straight playoff win here at the Iowa Speedway. So congratulations to the Hooters number 9 team on his 3rd straight win in the playoffs. We'll be back at Vegas on Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. He's been just crazy fast. Will he win at Vegas? I don't know, but definitely expect him to be fast because he is just every single week. Like I said, make sure to follow the Under the Influence Racing Series page on Facebook. You can see the points on there, or message those guys any questions you have about the series, or if you're interested in the truck series. So Dens, 3 straight wins. He's obviously moving on. Right now it looks like Dodge and Mike, the 24 and the 3 car, are going to miss the next round of the playoffs, but not sure yet. Nothing's official, no stage points, anything been added in. So But that's it for tonight's stream. Be sure to tune in Thursday night for Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Thanks for watching.